Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews, and as you can see, the petty mic is here, so let's get into it. New show alert. I repeat, new show alert. This is going to be my review and recap of Bad Boys Club LA that appears on the Zeus Network, Season 1, Episode 1. This is going to be a bunch of foolery, so all of these reviews will be done guerrilla style on my phone with the petty mic. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's get into the foolishness. First petty observation. So I've seen this beginning. This is like the trailer beginning when everybody's dressed up and they jumping out of these cars in the desert. Does Christopher Milan have an ankle monitor on? Am I tripping, or is that just a big buckle on his shoe? Okay, so we're going to start this off by saying that it is a mixture of the straights and the gays in this particular group, from what I've gathered. The first person we meet is Kerrion Franklin, who is Kirk Franklin's son. He's 32. Look, cute little baby. I don't know if he's one of the girls or not, so we gonna figure that. I don't know, because I don't know anything about this baby except that his daddy cussed him out over the phone. That's all I know. So we gonna see what happens. Next, we meet this young man, Anthony Uncensored. He's a club promoter, club owner in Houston. He said it was bittersweet when he found out he got on the show. He was literally at his father's funeral. Oh my God. Like, how long ago was that between when you get the call and when this started? And are you emotionally okay? You see, the mama and me jumped out. Are you emotionally okay, baby, to be doing? Now I just want to hug the baby and make sure he all right. I'll probably end up cussing him out before this is over, but right now, I want to take that into account. If he's quiet or not as rah-rah as he probably normally be in situations, or extra rah-rah, we understand why. So, again, Anthony didn't make it apparent if he's one of the girls. I don't know. It's not readily apparent. However, we did meet Curtis, who is a rapper. He's in the music. Is he a rapper? I think he said he was a rapper. I've never heard of Curtis before. I've never seen Curtis, but again, I'm not a big hip hop head, so Curtis could be humongous. And child, is he singing about Jesus? If not, Houston, we have a problem. But Curtis says what makes him a bad boy is he has all the ladies, and he has 2 or 3 girlfriends at a time fighting over him. Okay, Curtis, I think you mixed up bad boy and fuck boy. I think you got those 2 definitions. No, baby, that's not. All right, let's move on. Hold on. Before we get to Milan Christopher, we meet Dylan, who I could have sworn was one of the girls. But he is from Shelbyville, Tennessee. He is the biggest party club promoter in his town. So that's how he got onto. I'm sure he has a huge social media stuff and all that good stuff. Well, he says he's the baddest bitch. He likes getting money. But then he said at the end of the day, he likes to fuck bitches. So I'm confusion. Does he mean bitches in the colloquial sense as he's fucking little twinks, and he's referring to them as bitches? Or does he mean he's calling women bitches? We have one Mr. Milan Christopher, who I know is one of the girls. We saw him on Love and Hip Hop. That's no surprise. That's not new information. Why did I awkwardly pause? It is his nipples. Look. Listen, this baby, he said he already ready to fight. He already ready. Talk about he gonna have to beat a bitch ass. Oh, you just got here. You might like the people. Don't do that. Things. All right, so we meet Moolah Mo. Mr. Mo he owns a radio station, a car dealership, a partridge, and a pear tree. He has a clothing line. He said one more thing, but I can't remember what it was because it's a lot. He says he's been in trouble before. He went to prison for 5 years, 10 months, 32 days, 47 minutes, and 62 seconds for a gun charge. So he said if he can survive prison, he can survive anything. True shit. So I don't know. I feel like the New York niggas is real rough around here, but I feel like he's one of the straights as well. But we gonna see what happens, cause it be the ones that you think is the straights that don't be the straights. But I digress. We gonna see what happens. Next up, who I think is going to be my favorite, is Mr. Relly B, who, aka Where the Money Resides, Where the Money Resides. And that's on what? Mary Had a Little Lamb. I love him. Listen, I came into the knowledge of Mr. Relly B through TikTok. But, you know, we love him. He's definitely not one of the straights. Like, I'm trying to see what kind of energy, because I feel like he gives the party energy, like twerk something. That kind of, that's what I need in my life. So, you know, early favorite. Not Really B got a little nugget if you buck in him. Listen, that feeds my spirit, man. Listen, first of all, she is the first lady of Nuck If You Buck, Church of God, AME Zion, Bible Way Baptist. What you mean? Where you should pray with us but not play with us. You hear me? Listen, okay. Let me stop. Okay, before we get to the next baby, we've met William the Baddest, who is a gay male rapper. And he said he the thickest, and he liked to twerk and do all manners of things. I have a question. Is that a face tattoo? Like you got a rainbow face tattoo? That is very unique. Okay, we gonna see. He seem. We gonna see. Next up on the docket is Gutta K. The name sounds familiar. His face looks familiar, but where I know this baby from, I couldn't tell. Listen, I'm old. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Okay. I see you, baby. I just. It's gonna come to me like at 3:00 in the morning out of dead sleep and be like, ah. But right now, I don't know. You just look real familiar to me. But he's a cute little baby. First of all, that wig he had on was okay. We gon' keep it moving, because I don't know if we get how many more people we ain't even got to deliver it yet. Pause. Gutta K, why is you at the subway acting up? Like, what is happening? And not you was in the middle of giving head when you got the phone call to come to the show. Sir, beloved, baby. I'm not mad. Why didn't we get... Okay, so listen, if you're not aware, Andrew Caldwell came down to the IG streets and said he's not a part of the show. They're using his name. He's suing people. Blah 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 blah. Now we get to the opening credits, and they show everybody, including Andrew, but Andrew didn't get an introduction where he talked in a green screen. I mean, a confessional situation. We also didn't get an introduction to this hairdresser Jonathan person who's supposed to come late and then wreak havoc. Talk about he taking over somebody's fucking room. Houseway, when you take whatever's left, boo. That's not how that. Okay, we're not even gonna get into that. But I don't. Is Andre? Was Andrew? Why do I want to call him Andre? Okay, clearly I need to call Andre. Okay, I had to stop and get something to drink because clearly my mind is not right. So Andrew Caldwell. Is he not on the show for real? Was he correct? Just using his name and likeness for clout? What's happening? What's going on, people? Questions. I have so many. So many questions. Well, Jesus Christ. So they're on the promo shoot. And Milan is like, you built like an air mattress, fatty. Your fat ass, ba ba ba. And then he goes to say, I'm sick of Andrew Caldwell. He been running his mouth this whole promo shoot. He running his dick suckers. And the reason I call him dick suckers, because he in my inbox on IG trying to suck my dick. Ooh, Jesus, we here already. We just got here. Y'all ain't even moved into the little house yet. What is happening? And then Andrew talk about your PPP loan is the reason you was able to afford them shoes. I am sick already. Do you hear me? I'm sick already. If you're wondering, yes, I have a filter because I took my lashes off and I wasn't going to put them back on, so I filtered I had lashes. That didn't look ridiculous. You're welcome. Fix it, Holy Ghost. Okay. To the untrained eye, it would seem like Milan Christopher is just poking and poking and poking at Andre. Jesus, I gotta call that man Andrew. And Andrew is giving it back as good as he's getting. He said your porn tape was tired. That's your only gig. He's like, I wouldn't sleep with you because you look nasty. Oh no. Meanwhile, what was Curtis over here? He's like, damn it, it's the first day. What is y'all arguing? What could y'all possibly be beefing about? And so Milan is just saying over and over, suck my dick, suck my dick. And there's a very large gentleman. Can I get his phone number? Does he like girl? Okay, let me. Not Andrew trying to bring Jesus in. Don't bring my Lord. I talked to the Lord. He said he would like to be left out of this narrative. That's not what you're gonna do. Not on today, good sir. Not on. No. Can you? Is this thing on? Can you hear me? No, sir. The Lord doesn't want. Nope. Not near part of this. Nope. Talk about this is Milan's only gig, child, baby. Okay. Not they had a whole different photo shoot on a whole different day. And now Andrew is talking crazy to Relly B. Talk about where the money resides, but ain't no money. Talk about he the king of LA and he run this. He the king has a child. He beefing with the whole cast at this point. Beloved, this okay. But they should have known because that boy, his mind ain't right. His mind ain't right. Not the two little white babies talking shit from across the room. Cause Andrew is like, how you the king and queen, but you the lowest paid person here, and all of these things, and he was getting crazy with Gutta K, and Gutta K was like, I was about to do. I'm sorry, I'm tickled. If you're not tickled, I don't know what to tell you. But then the two little white babies is over there talking about I can't wait to be, especially Dylan. Dylan said he can't wait to whoop somebody's ass. Now I don't even know what Andrew said for you to get to that. How you get that? Okay. Okay. I know Andrew pushes people's buttons and rub people the wrong way. But this, y'all ain't even in that. Not Anthony Uncensored. Egging this shit. He done walked up to Andrew, talk about whoop her. Go ahead and whoop her. Whoop her. Again, in the background is a very large, dark-skinned gentleman with a beard. He's very large. Who is that? I would like to know who that is, please. Thank you. Again, nobody's in the house yet. So the tension between Andrew and the rest of the cast has escalated to a point where Andrew has been taken outside to talk with production. I don't know what about because we don't see where Andrew. There's no green screens with Andrew. They have him dancing in front of the little green thing, but no actual green screen where he's sitting down and having a conversation like the rest of the cast. So Milan is at maximum capacity and he's like on site ho. That's it. If I have to jump this fence to get to this bitch, I'm about to knock this bitch slam into the middle of next week because I'm sick of it and tired of it. He's wasting the whole shoot with his antics and shit. Nobody has time for this. I'm finna whip this nigga's ass. Gutta K is co-signing and so is Anthony Uncensored. Anthony Uncensored is like Derail and Gutta and Christopher is trying to get to Andrew and I'm running down behind him so I can record it to be messy. Sir, really? I appreciate your efforts though, because we needed to see the ass whooping. It hasn't happened. Then I don't know what is going on with the camera angles at the beginning of this. It made me a little sick. Who needs shaky cam on a reality show? Not I. Why are we looking at the ceiling, sir? Why is your camera not pointing at the actual people? What is happening? Then security, Mr. Anthony from security. Hey, Mr. Anthony. Hi. He's like, ain't nobody whooping Andrew's ass. If there's a problem with Andrew, so nobody gets to whoop Andrew's ass. I don't know what's happening because nobody can find Andrew. I don't know. He just disappeared to the puff of smoke. I don't know. Y'all, I'm only 18 minutes into this fucking hour episode. And there's no commercial. This is just 52 minutes of extreme chaos. I'm here for it. Okay, so we see Natalie. They prepare her. She's at the house. So they put the children on the van, right? Andrew nowhere to be found. Everybody's like, where's Andrew? Where's Andrew? Andrew is nowhere to be found. We can child, whatever. Then they get on there. First of all, Anthony, I need to know your pedigree, beloved, because the N-word just flew right out your mouth just a little too freely for me, for you to be so melanin deficient, beloved. I don't. Who? Because as soon as he said it, all the black people immediately rose up. Was like, whoa, ho! Before they could even get into the nigga conversation, Moolah Mo talking about some. I'm just putting it out there that I'm straight, and I just need y'all to know, because I don't move like that. And if you try and move on me, it's gonna be a problem. Child, wasn't none of them boys trying to move on you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, beloved. Yeah, they wasn't trying to. That's not. Who gonna tell him? Hey, who gonna tell that baby that he not the? Okay, I'm gonna keep it moving. So they trying to pin down Kerrion Franklin about his sexuality, and he seems very fluid. He's giving very much bi-pan energy, like. He might try it, he might not. He don't know how he feels. Some of the super straights and some of the gays are like, oh no. So is it a possibility? And then one of the super straights was like, is it safe to say that you slept with a man? Like, could have been, could not been. I don't know. First of all, he's like, it's none of your business what I do, because I'm not doing it with you. He's not wrong. Conversation then goes to, and it's loud as fucking here, so bear with me. The question goes to Christopher Milan. Who would you sleep with out of all the boys? He picks Moolah. Moolah's like, well, I'm a good looking dude, but how this big nigga who look like he bench press 300 pounds gonna pick little old me? Cause you little, and he can bench press you. I'm sorry, I had to take 5 minutes. I couldn't stop laughing at this. Because you Then we have a confrontation between William the Baddest and Dylan 931 Baddest, and they talk about who's the baddest, and William's like, time will tell. And then Dylan pops up and talk about, I heard you was talking shit, and then like they finna beat it down in the fucking bus. Like, goddamn, can y'all get to the house first? Can y'all spend one night in the house first before y'all start knucking and bucking? Golly. But we gonna see. Oh, I forgot to say that the production people had a conversation with Natalie, talk about Andrew is nowhere to be found. He's not on the bus, so we just assuming he's not coming. And she was like, I'm not gonna sit here and wait all night. I'm just here to welcome the boys to the house, set down the house rules, and then I'm gonna be out. And she was like, well, nobody's playing. Nobody knows where he is. So Andrew is in the ether somewhere, child, snapping his Gucci gloves at somebody. I don't know. Not the two white boys and got into an altercation. He's like, yeah, just bring the boys in so I can introduce myself. This is not my show. This is their show. Then I'm out of here. Meanwhile, they trying to get off of the bus because they've arrived at the house. And Dylan is like, get up, bitch, get up. I'm going to knock you right up. He's like, you want to fight? And then he swings or he throws something at the other little white boy. And then they throw a couple and then they get off the bus. Trifling. Already. Not really. B is instigating the shit again. Wants to get up because he fell off the sprint. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But he fell off the sprinter, right? So he like, whoop that hoe, run up on that hoe. He said crazy shit to both of them to engage them into this fight in the driveway. Security is like, no. My baby daddy is trying to keep them apart, but they doing a lot. They doing a whole damn lot. How rarely we talk about, if you don't run up on this hoe, I'ma fight you. You supposed to be on my, if y'all don't fight, I'ma fight the both of y'all. The hell? Take the drinks away. Take the liquor away. Cause common sense has been removed from this situation already. Not they having a slap fight and still nobody's connected. I whole ass slap fight, and y'all just windmilling in the air. Ain't nobody landed nothing. Okay. Wait, I'm so confused. So, William and Dylan is air slapping at each other. It's, I guess it wasn't enough for Derail, so he decided to attack Dylan, who he was on Dylan's side to begin with, and he done beat that boy into the and Jesus Christ. So Dylan is rightly traumatized. He said he not coming back over there because he not gonna get jumped. Natalie's trying to talk to him to calm him down. Christopher is trying to wipe the blood off the baby's face. He said now he feels like he got to protect the baby. He's upset because he really beat him up out of nowhere, and really was like, you think I jumped you? Then go to his confessional, talk about, yeah, I did jump him. I jumped him in the bushes, jumped him from behind. Sir, and then he was like, oh, you feel like you want me to fight the other William the baddest so we can clear it out? And he's like, cool. And then he starts swinging on William was like, I didn't even, what is happening? They done got into an altercation. They swinging on each other. They slaps is actually connecting with each other because they're close enough to do so. Security break them up. They done tackled Relly because clearly Relly is gone off of the liquor, or I don't know if he took some pills. I don't know what's going on with him. Why are you acting crazy, sir? What is happening? We are concerned. I'm 30. There's still 20 minutes left. Can I tell you there is something wrong with me? Because Natalie is trying to get these fools together. They is all showing out. She's trying to just get everybody manage the whole situation, and all I can see is the bottom lip of the little security man because I want to bite it. What? Pretty much my strength, y'all. This is some bullshit. So Natalie comes out. She has a conversation. She says that Relly is still on timeout, and Relly rightfully in his confession said, you mad at me because I did the same shit that you did. But she at least waited. She didn't do it on the first day, did she? I don't remember. But she didn't do it on the first day before she even got into the house. She at least waited till she got in the house before she showed her ass. Get decorum, rules to this shit. Nobody's in assigned room. You got to figure out your room situation. That was the wrong answer. She should have made room assignment. Now, Andrew said that he's scared for his life. That's why he's in hiding. They're gonna try and get him to come back to show. If he does, great. If not, okay, fine. So we still haven't met Jonathan, the hairdresser with the monkeys. I'm assuming he's coming in to replace Andrew, because I don't think Andrew's coming back because he done talked all this shit and realized that he could actually get his ass whooped. So now they're finally getting into the house. I'm gonna figure out the room situation. Also, Kieran Franklin is the absolute best storyteller of this show. He's the best narrator of what the hell is going on. Jokes for days. Will quickly become I thought it was gonna be Relly, but Relly is the nut job. So Kieran has turned into my number 4. Remember who your number 1 is. If you know, you know. Okay, several things are happening here. Kirion and Gutta K got to this one room and had one. Okay, so Gutta K and Kirion have this strange encounter where Gutta K is making Kirion blush because he's flirting a little too much, and while Kirion is not like hard pressed, stiff arming him away. Anyway, so Gutta K ends up giving the room to Kirion, and he goes to find something else. Now, when they said there was one master bedroom, Milan automatically said, before they even got the house, oh, that's my room. He didn't get there first. Anthony got there first. Milan finally gets there. He said, oh, no, this is my room. I told you this was my room before we got off the bus. He's like, well, you should have been here because now I claim this land for Spain. So Milan takes off his jewelry and starts to fight this child over the room. Security gotta be called. My baby daddy gotta come in here and earn his hazard pay. You niggas is doing a lot. Christopher, you gonna watch how you fucking talk to my husband here. You gonna watch how you talk to him. That's not what we doing. Okay, so Milan took off he tried to shove Anthony like he was a lightweight. Apparently Anthony is built solid because he ain't moved. So security had to separate him, and they took Anthony out the room, and he had Milan's chain in his hand. He's like, when you ready to go to your room, come get your chain, old bitch ass nigga. And then Milan Christopher, feeling embarrassed because he thought he would easily handle Anthony, and that did not happen, starts yelling at my husband, talk about, get off me, big nigga, this is my room. Go sit down. Okay, so they bring everybody back downstairs. They show them a video of Andrew Caldwell at the airport. The producers is like, we've been looking for you. We were concerned. Are you okay? You know, what do we need to do to secure your safety so you can come back to the house? He calls the police, and he tried to cash them people's check. What the fuck? So Andrew will not be okay. So then we go to Christopher Milan, and Christopher's like, I just want to, that's some bitch ass shit that he did, blah, blah, blah. And so he's like, I just want to say something. He was like, Darrell, what you did to Dylan just didn't sit right in my spirit. He threw his Red Bull at Darrell, and then they started fighting. That's how the fucking episode ended, right? They scrapping it out. Then they like, next time, now Moolah Mo is protesting too much about his straightness to everybody looking at him like, nigga, you doing a lot for a nigga. If you securing your straightness, what is all of this about? And you questioning Kerrion about what he is. He's like, well, we just straight over here. He's like, are you sure? Because you moving a little weird. And Moolah's like, no, you moving weird. And then them niggas get to fighting. I feel like Christopher Milan is now fighting Curtis and Moolah Mo, and everybody's fighting over the straight gay thing. I don't know. This looks like it's going to be a bunch of foolishness and shenanigans. I am 100% here for it. Come take the ride. I will be here on the Petty Mic every time the new episode drops. Join me here. I like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kin. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.